All right, let's talk about that feeling, that deep, kind of unshakable tiredness. You know what I'm talking about, right? That winter drag that just sticks around. Well, today we're diving into how to boost your energy the natural way. And nope, no extra coffee needed. Let's get right into it. So, does this ring a bell? Feeling totally drained, sluggish, maybe a little mentally foggy? It's like you're trying to move through mud, right? Your brain's all fuzzy, your body's just not cooperating. Look, if that's you, you are so not alone. This is one of the most common things people feel. But here's the good news. You don't just have to put up with it. Okay, this next idea is a total game changer. Seriously, we've all been told, get your 8 hours. But what if I told you that you can get a full 8 hours and still feel tired if that sleep is low quality? It's not just about how long you're in bed. It's about how good that rest actually is. And trust me, getting this one piece right can change, well, pretty much everything. All right, so this brings us to our first big pillar, resetting your body clock. The whole idea here is to start working with your body's natural rhythms, not fighting against them. See, you've got this amazing internal clock. It's called your circadian rhythm, and it's just waiting to help you feel energized. The trick? You just have to know how to set it. And believe it or not, it all starts with light. And this lays it out so perfectly. It's simple cause and effect, right? On one side, you have your energy rhythm helpers. Getting just 10 minutes of sunlight in the morning, that's like sending a direct message to your brain that says, hey, it's daytime, let's go. Then, dimming the lights in the evening tells it, okay, time to wind down. But then, you've got the energy rhythm wreckers. That late night doom scrolling on your phone, that's blasting your eyes with bright light and telling your brain the exact opposite of what it needs to hear. It completely messes with the system. Now, here is a super specific, super actionable tip for you. Get this. For you to get that deep, really restorative sleep, your body's core temperature actually needs to drop a little bit. So keeping your room in that sweet spot, somewhere between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, that's about 15 to 19 Celsius, it just makes it so much easier for your body to do its thing. It's such a small change, but wow, it can make a huge difference in how you feel in the morning. And there's more. Here are a few other powerful tools you can add to your sleep toolkit. You've got things like magnesium glycinate at night, which is amazing for relaxation, and that screen-free buffer before bed, we're talking 30, maybe 60 minutes, is non-negotiable. Plus, simple things like chamomile or lavender tea, they're all just gentle ways to signal to your body, hey, it's safe now. You can power down and get a real recharge. Okay, let's move on to our second pillar, which is all about fueling your energy engine. See how this all builds on itself? Once you've got your sleep dialed in, you have to give your body the right stuff to run on. I love this analogy. Think of your energy like a fire. You can throw on some paper, right? You get a big, fast flare-up and then an immediate crash. Or you can put a solid log on the fire for a slow, steady, all-day burn. That's what we're aiming for. And this right here shows you exactly what those logs are. We're talking protein like eggs or Greek yogurt and healthy fats from avocados or nuts. Having those in the morning helps keep your blood sugar stable all day long. Then there's iron from stuff like spinach or lentils, which is absolutely crucial. Why? It helps carry oxygen in your blood. And let me tell you, no oxygen means no energy. Simple as that. And finally, complex carbs like sweet potatoes give you that slow-release fuel, totally unlike a sugary donut that just sets you up for that awful afternoon crash. Now, we can't talk about fuel without talking about hydration. And this is a huge piece of the puzzle, you guys. It's about way more than just drinking plain water. In fact, being even slightly dehydrated is one of the top reasons people feel tired. Here's a pro tip. Add a tiny pinch of sea salt to your water. That gives you minerals and electrolytes that help your body actually absorb the water. It's a game changer, especially if you're a coffee drinker, since coffee can pull water out of your system. And if you want a super practical way to put that into action, check this out. It's a simple morning energy tonic. You just start with some warm water, add a squeeze of lemon, some grated ginger, and that little pinch of sea salt. It's amazing. It wakes up your digestion, gets your circulation going, and hydrates you with those electrolytes right off the bat. What a great way to start the day with an intentional boost. All right, ready for pillar number 3? So we've reset our body clock, we've added the right fuel, now it's time to actually turn the key in the ignition. We're going to activate our natural boosters. And the key here is being smart and strategic about it, not just trying to push harder and harder. And you might think this means you have to go run a marathon or something, but no, that's not it at all. Sometimes a really grueling workout can just leave you feeling more drained. The simple truth is that sometimes all it takes is a 10-minute walk. That's it. Just 10 minutes is enough to get the blood pumping and boost oxygen flow to your brain and muscles. It's all about being consistent, not killing yourself with intensity. And look at these totally doable options. A quick walk after you eat, that helps your digestion and can totally stop that post-meal slump in its tracks. A little gentle stretching when you wake up, perfect for easing your body into the day. And my personal favorite, any movement you can do outdoors gives you that incredible trifecta of sunlight, fresh air, and motion. You just can't beat it. The conversation also turns to some pretty powerful plant allies, or herbs. Now, these aren't stimulants like caffeine that give you a jolt and then a crash. No, things like rhodiola and ashwagandha are what's called adaptogens. It's a cool word that basically means they help your body adapt and become more resilient to stress. And since stress is one of the biggest energy drains out there, this is huge. They support your whole system from the inside out. But here is a really, really important pro tip. When you're looking at these herbs, start with just one at a time. I know, it's tempting to throw everything at the problem at once, but if you do that, you'll have no idea what's actually helping. Start with one, see how your body feels, and then you can really figure out what works best for you. Okay, that brings us to our final pillar, and honestly, this might be the most important and most overlooked one of all. It's about stopping the hidden leaks. You can be doing everything else right, sleeping great, eating well, moving your body, but if your energy is just leaking out all over the place, you're still going to feel drained. It's time to find those leaks and plug them up. So, what in the world are these hidden energy drainers? Well, they're exactly what they sound like. They're these habits, environments, or even stressors that are just silently working in the background, siphoning off your energy without you even realizing it. And we're not just talking about physical energy here. Your mental and emotional batteries are just as, if not more, important. Here's a perfect example: cluttered spaces. You might think it's just a messy desk, but it's more than that. It's constant visual noise. Your brain has to keep processing all that stuff, which creates this low-level stress that just wears you down. It's so true what they say. A clear space really does help create a clear mind. Oh, and this one is huge: toxic relationships. Constantly dealing with drama, negativity, or people who criticize you, it's like trying to fill up a bucket that has a giant hole in the bottom. It's just emotionally exhausting. Protecting your peace, setting some boundaries, that's not selfish. It's an absolutely essential act of energy preservation. And look at this, scrolling before bed. See how this all ties back together? That habit isn't just a drainer in the moment. It actively sabotages all the good work you're trying to do with pillar one, your sleep. It just completely messes up your sleep quality. These leaks, they create these nasty, vicious cycles. So as we start to wrap this up, the main takeaway here is really, really clear. You don't need some massive, life-altering overhaul to feel better. Nope, the real path to having sustained energy is built on small, smart, consistent habits. It's the little things, you know? The 10-minute walk, that pinch of sea salt in your water, dimming the lights at night. All these tiny actions add up to make a huge, huge impact. And that brings us to the last and maybe the most important question of all for you. Looking at these 4 pillars: resetting your body clock, fueling your engine, activating your natural boosters, and plugging those energy leaks, which one resonates with you the most right now? Which one feels like the best place to start? Just pick one, start small, and see where it takes you.